Good day, brave explorers of the wild. Get ready to witness the fierce battles, intense rivalries, and remarkable hunting strategies that shape the captivating world of wild battle. Despite the seemingly clumsy nature of baboons, they are excellent at catching flamingos. In front of you is a massive flock that just doesn't seem to have enough time to take off. It's all about the unexpected attack of the baboon, which is an omnivore, just like humans. They are active and inquisitive monkeys that live in a social environment. Their pack consists of 50 to 80 monkeys. Their relationships are based on the primacy of males and a few females. Among the animal foods, most are snails, fish, birds, and insects, as well as lizards, mice, and other small rodents. Now there are the mustangs, or wild horses, the symbol of the American Wild West. There's a strict hierarchy within wild horse society, and it's dangerous to be elected on such a social ladder. The main male always serves as the protector of his group. It conducts constant patrols, searching for males who wish to mate with its mares. If another male is keen to join the herd, it's not so easy. The stallion leader will make life very difficult for it because it won't tolerate a trespasser. Balancing on two hooves, they start exchanging strokes. The muscles of the jaws are so developed that they can tear muscle tissue and even break bones. Another tactic is a blow with the hind hooves, the force of which is a ton. If such a blow hits the head, it's possible for it to be fatal. In the African savanna, the most irreconcilable and uncompromising opponents are lions and hyenas. Hyenas are still poorly studied nocturnal predators, while lions are considered one of the most intelligent and dangerous hunters. In this fight, the advantage was clearly on the side of the hyenas, the whole pack against one poor lioness, who had to flee and hide from them in a tree. This fight looks very unusual and clumsy, but clashes between giraffes for leadership in the family group are very common. Giraffes fight through neck and head blows. The fight can last quite a long time, and sometimes there are even injuries, falls, and even a knockout. And also in the fight, giraffes never use prohibited blows, and only a real enemy who threatens its life can get a hoof. Hyenas versus wild dogs. Animals rarely disgust people as much as hyenas. Not only their appearance, not only their wild behavior during the hunt, which does not set anyone on positive emotions, but apparently wild dogs do not like hyenas as much as people do. There are many videos on the internet of wild dogs attacking lone hyenas, but I think that these battles are related to the insolence of hyenas who wanted to take the prey from the dogs. As always, it's a common struggle for food. Here I've prepared a compilation of lions attacking giraffes. It would seem that such a huge, long-legged animal should have no natural enemies, but lions don't care and see only a massive piece of meat in front of them. Sometimes they overestimate their strength because only a pride can take down an adult giraffe. This footage shows a giraffe trying to hit a lion with its hooves, injuring its baby, who could no longer stand up after a powerful blow, and his fate was sealed. After two more unsuccessful attacks, the giraffe just ran away, leaving his baby to the lions. This is an example of lions hunting the whole pride. You see only the most interesting parts of this fight, which lasted quite a long time, but unfortunately ended sadly. The giraffe is the tallest animal in the world. Its height reaches 5 to 6 meters, 3 of which are on its famous neck. For the lions, the main thing is to knock the giraffe down, and then it's a matter of technique. Most likely, the elephant wanted to cool off on a hot summer day, but it turned out to be a fatal mistake, as within minutes it was surrounded by a horde of hungry hippos. It's unknown how the events unfolded afterwards, but one would hope that the elephant managed to safely make it back to the shore. Do you think there's no predator scarier than a bloodthirsty crocodile? Then take a look at what an enraged elephant is capable of. The animal has been thrashing about in the water for a while, But soon it becomes clear that the elephant is attempting to deal with its toothy opponent using its trunk. And as we can see, it's quite successful. We don't abandon our own in trouble. This phrase couldn't describe better the family relationships of buffaloes in a herd. If one of them is under attack by fierce predators, the other horned comrades immediately come to their aid. The hippopotamus set itself the goal of eating fresh crocodile meat for dinner. It tried to catch the dodgy reptile this way, and all attempts failed. So someone had to go to bed hungry. A large elephant decided not to mess with a young rhino mom who was taking its baby out for a walk. At the sight of potential opponents, it simply backed away, clarifying that it was not going to start a conflict. An adult hippopotamus may well not be afraid of anyone in the wild, and even a nose-to-nose encounter with a dangerous crocodile would not be a problem for it. But it could explain to its little son how such short-sighted rendezvous can end up. The crocodile is undoubtedly a dangerous predator, but even for it, it's difficult to remain itself when a hungry pride of lionesses attacks it. These magnificent ladies work together seamlessly, and every movement is honed to perfection. So the toothy predator is not enviable. Its positions are clearly disadvantageous. With such impressive skills in walking on their hind legs, these deer could have a great future in the circus. However, they chose to engage in disputes among themselves. While two individuals actively work on their strikes, another animal watches the proceedings with interest. The lion family couldn't even imagine that someone would have the audacity to encroach upon their territory. But such a hero was found after all. The fearless youngster began making intimidating sounds, in its opinion, and even lunged at the predators. The shocked and clearly bewildered felines tried to fend off the intruder, but it was too persistent. This pig was ruined by its own curiosity. Why did it have to venture into a place where potential deadly danger awaited? Of course, the crocodiles took advantage of the situation and did their job. In the clash between these two cold-blooded animals, the outcome is always unpredictable. In this case, the alligator was the active aggressor, swiftly pouncing on the snake and not letting go of it with its toothy jaws, no matter how the snake writhed in convulsions. An entire pride of lions lay in wait, seeking the right moment to launch their attack. However, the mother of a young giraffe had no intention of letting any harm come to its calf from the persistent felines. It shielded its baby with its body and showed the lionesses its unwavering resolve to protect its little one by any means necessary. A herd of elephants arrived at a watering hole to quench their thirst, only to find a couple of cunning predators waiting for them. Without hesitation, the elephants decided to drive away their persistent crocodiles and successfully executed their plan. For some reason, the lion decided to bite its chosen mate. Apparently, that's how it shows its love. But the lioness had a character and clearly demonstrated that such behavior was not acceptable. The chance encounter between a chameleon and one of Africa's most dangerous snakes turned out to be brutal. The lizard displayed incredible bravery in the fight, which apparently impressed the stubborn reptile, so it chose to slither away from the scene. A lone leopard ventured into unfamiliar territory and found itself in a dangerous situation. A family of young lions surrounded it. The wild cats did not welcome the intruder and took turns delivering powerful strikes, but it must be acknowledged that the frightened spotted creature held its ground remarkably well. A lion family was enjoying their meal when their tranquility was suddenly disrupted by a crocodile, clearly claiming a piece of fresh meat. One of the lionesses immediately showed the uninvited guests its snarl, but the intruder was in no hurry to retreat. That's when the leader of the pride took matters into its own paws and swiftly drove the intruder away. It is naive to think that elephants are gentle and docile animals. In the wild, they are ready to display their true character if someone decides to cross their path. I'm not sure what this horned ungulate did wrong, but it certainly experienced the full force of the opponent's mighty power. A 3-meter crocodile was peacefully resting on the riverbank, completely unsuspecting of any mischief. But at one moment, it caught the attention of a small terrier, who bravely launched an attack on the formidable reptile, barking and even biting its tail. Such aggression frightened the predator, and it fled in retreat. During the bullfight, the bull seemed to go crazy and began convulsing with its body. Suddenly, a dog jumped out of the crowd and engaged in a one-on-one struggle with the bull, which was 20 times larger than itself. It proved to be a fatal mistake, as the hefty bull nearly impaled the dog with its horns when it threw it against the barricade. A brave turtle faces a pack of fearful cows. I've seen many videos of cows being curious and cowardly at the same time. This won't even be a battle, but just a funny episode with a turtle and cows who couldn't figure out what a live rock was doing in their pasture. The white cow gets the first bite on the nose. It bounces back in fright and runs away. Curiosity only grows after this, but no one else risks approaching. The bravest was a little calf. It came up as if nothing had happened and started sniffing the evil turtle. There was no need to wait for a bite in the nose, and then you see yourself and the scared cow scattering the whole herd. Before we sign off, make sure to subscribe to Wild Battle Channel to stay connected with the captivating world of animal rivalries, fierce battles, and the relentless pursuit of survival. Share your thoughts in the comments below.